Hey Judy, this is Dan. I'm out here at your place. Apologize if the screen shakes, but just take you a quick video. These shingles, these are what's called 3-tab shingles. If you look across the street and you see your two neighbors right there, the raised profile and that house over there, those are called architectural shingles. They have higher uplift, higher wind rating. These 3-tab shingles are kind of like, just your entry-level shingles. And you can see right there, they just use regular Galvalume nails. When you're this close to the beach, you should use stainless steel nails so that they don't rust out, because I'm sure the same thing's happening to yours as well. In fact, over here, you can see that one's rusted, and this underlayment right here is called felt paper. It's either 15 or 30. I wouldn't be able to tell without pulling it off. Again, when you're this close to the ocean, to the beach, you'd want to use like a peel and seal, which is basically, it seals directly to the deck. And the insurance companies refer to it as a secondary water barrier. I could talk to you about that in more depth, but the shingles do look like they do have life left in them. I could see where, that was the consensus when you bought the place. They definitely, not a lot, but, maybe another 5 years. Over here, in terms of missing shingles, you only have like a max of maybe 2 bundles, so like a half of square, not much at all. You can see they've done a repair up here. They redid the chimney flashing, and unfortunately they used the wrong color, but it looks like they did a good job. A lot of people up here, they caulked here. This is called counter flashing. So underneath this white metal is other metal, and then they put the counter flashing on it. If these things are going to leak, they're going to leak it at the flashing. And they use this rolled roofing right here, which is better than using shingles. So that's in good shape. This flashing along this wall right here looks like it's in good shape as well. I don't see a lot of rust or anything like that. You'd have to totally tear off the shingles to, really fully inspect it. But from what I can see, it's in good shape, which is good, because again, roofs leak around roof to wall intersections and valleys. You don't have any valleys up here on this roof. This is 206 over here, so I'm assuming it's got nothing to do with you. And so what else did I want to mention? Oh, those where the DirecTV or whatever went, that's no problem at all to replace either. So I'll probably send you this video and then we can talk about it. But yeah, this isn't a detailed repair. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. This is your fascia board right here, and this aluminum siding right here that they use up here in the soffit. In South Florida, nobody does this because it just doesn't stand up. It's flimsy. One thing you could do, and we could talk about it again, is remove this. Replace any rotten fascia. Have it painted, and then instead of using this aluminum flimsy stuff, in South Florida they use 3/8 plywood, and you paint that as well, because this isn't providing any ventilation really to speak of. You have a vent over here, and then you have what's called on-ridge vent. This is good. This is what the kind of standard is now, this on-ridge vent. But that's just something to think about. I know you got a lot going on, but just kind of one thing to think about aesthetically. And anyway, that's about it. I'll give you a buzz and we can go over everything. And yeah, this gutter's definitely shot, so when you're doing the work, definitely have that gutter removed. And then the only other thing is, I don't know if you can see it with the sun, but you can see in the shadow, but there's also, from that tree, there's a little bit of mold on the shingles. That's just going to happen. And I don't think I'd even worry about cleaning it, given the life expectancy of the roof. But it really doesn't affect, it's not a water issue or anything like that. It's just cosmetic. But where it's located on the corner over here under the tree, I don't think anybody's gonna notice whatsoever. So anyway, I'll give you a buzz and we'll go from there. All right, thanks, Judy. Bye-bye.